Welcome back. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back from last night, I appreciate you returning. Welcome to the Steel City Sports Report. We are reacting and watching today the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Denver Broncos. It should be a good one. Hoping for a big day here from the Steelers against the Broncos team. Broncos lost last week. I don't think they're really expected to be very good this year. So in a couple minutes here, we are going to be watching Steelers versus Broncos. Right now, it is the Raiders currently beating the Baltimore Ravens. It is 26-23. 1 second left. Ravens with the ball at their own 41-yard line. Here we go. It is now 4th and 10. 1 second left. Lamar Jackson takes a snap. He's going to need to run now. Lamar running up the middle. Now he laterals it back to Justice Hill. Hill now waiting for something to set up. He will toss it forward illegally. That is going to be a flag, and that is going to be the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Las Vegas Raiders, they beat the Baltimore Ravens. So the Steeler game hasn't even started yet, and we already have a victory. Let's go. The Raiders, they're going to beat the Steeler division rival in the Baltimore Ravens. Let's go. Wave your terrible towels already. The Steelers already have a huge victory here today, and the game hasn't even started yet. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Woo! Good job, Raiders. And yeah, they immediately cut away from the game. Steelers versus Broncos coming up next. Real quick, I do want to go to the previous channel here. Right now, it is Roberto Clemente Day. As some of you may know, Aroldis Chapman in the pitch for the Bucks. The Pirates are currently leading the Kansas City Royals 4-3 in the final game of this series. Two outs now. Chapman pitches. It's a ground ball to third base. Jared Triolo on to first. You can also raise the Jolly Roger. Play a new Pirate generation. We are now 5.5 minutes into this stream, and already 2 victories on the day for Pittsburgh fans. There we go. Now we go back to CBS. What a game. In that game, I was keeping tabs on that game before I came live here today. Same with the Ravens game. So let's check. Let's see if we can go for the trifecta here. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna check something. We're gonna check something here. See, we could not get the trifecta, unfortunately. The Browns do beat the Jags. That game is 18-13 final. How about the Vikings beating the 49ers? So that's pretty crazy. That's it. You know, I've heard it said before, maybe Sam Darnold is this year's Baker Mayfield, where he found his groove in that situation. The Chargers, who the Steelers have their home opener against next week, they played the Panthers today. That is an easy dub for them, 26-3. Seahawks beat the Patriots. How about the Saints? Maybe they found something with new offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak. They beat the Cowboys in big fashion today. That is 44-19. Real quick, we're about to come on with the game. Let's let CBS serenade us with their beautiful intro here, if we get it. Maybe it's just a black screen. What the heck happened, CBS? All right, there we go. Okay, and we are getting right into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Boswell about to kick it off for the Steelers. So the Broncos will receive first. Steelers in their home black uniforms. I hear it is hot in Broncos country here today. The kick is off. It is a touchback. So the Broncos will come out on offense to start the game, and it is 25-year-old rookie Bo Nix. So from what I understand, Bo Nix threw a ton in his NFL debut. Did not really look dominating. They pop up with the graphic now, 26 for 42, a touchdown and 2 picks. So now here we go, 1st and 10 from the 30. It's a handoff to Javonte Williams. It looks like he will run forward for about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. 2nd down coming up. The offensive line for the Broncos: Garrett Bowles, Ben Powers, Luke Wattenberg, Quinn Miners, and Mike McGlinchey. Not the best offensive line either. They were dominated by their week 1 opponents in the Chargers, I do believe. Here we go. 2nd down, 2nd and 7. It's a pitch to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, he's going to go nowhere. Immediately met by a sea of defenders. Patrick Queen, Alex Highsmith in on the stop. He had absolutely nowhere to go. And that Pittsburgh front 7 dominating early. Bo Nix, the 25-year-old rookie, went to Auburn and went to Oregon. You know, really, people in Steelers Nation said Bo Nix was going to be looking very familiar to us. He plays like Kenny Pickett did, maybe a little bit better, but now here's Bo Nix. His pass is short of the line to gain. That is to the tight end. He is immediately met and upended by Minkah Fitzpatrick. It is a 3-and-out to start the game for the Steelers. And give me 1 second here to get my banner up. Hopefully, Stream to Backyard Brawl had some struggles keeping up to date. So the Broncos will now punt to start off the game. 1 minute, 40 seconds, and ticking down into this ball game. So 3-and-out. Calvin Austin, the third, back deep to receive this kick from Riley Dixon. The kick is almost blocked. Somebody got in there. Calvin Austin, he's going to field it at the 10 and run it out to about the 24 before he is tackled down. That was indeed Miles Killebrew, the special teams captain. He was inches away from blocking that kick. A little deja vu for me personally. The backyard brawl between West Virginia and Pitt last night. Blocked kick returned for a touchdown in that game. And now here is Justin Fields in his 2nd start in the black and gold. He now gets a full week of practice and preparation for the Steelers. Let's see what he can do. Najee Harris in the backfield. Van Jefferson in motion. He stops and comes back the other way. Fields takes a snap. It's a handoff to Harris. Harris, he's going to push forward and not go anywhere. He maybe gets back to the line again. 2nd and 10 now. Offensive line for the Steelers. Troy Fautanu is in to start at right tackle. An interesting call here for Mike Tomlin. Steeler insider for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Jerry Dulac, did say that Broderick Jones and Troy Fautanu will sub in and out throughout this game at right tackle. Fautanu, this is his first start, the rookie out of Oregon, first-round pick. Now Fields fakes the handoff to Harris. He goes to then check it down to Harris, and it is incomplete. Some mistiming on that play for the Steelers. So 3rd and 10 now for the Steelers. Denver defense, Zach Allen and John Franklin Myers. You know, not too many household names other than Patrick Surtain Jr. On this defense. Everybody else on the defense, for the most part, no superstars, really. Pretty average defense other than Patrick Surtain. Now Fields takes a snap. 3rd and 10. Fields, he's going to scramble out. And now he's going to run to try to make something out of nothing there. And he will get tackled short of the line to gain. Gets about 8, and it'll be 4th and 2. Fields up slowly a tiny bit on that play. A little bit of a power rush there on from the right side. Fautanu with the rookie, or excuse me, that is not the rookie. That is Cooper rushing off the edge, getting around Fautanu, making Fields scramble out. So back-to-back 3-and-outs to start this game. And now on to punt. It is the new guy, Corliss Waitman. Waitman, the lefty, gets it off. That one will be deep into Broncos territory. It will bounce out of bounds. See where they spot this. It will be at the 15-yard line. So we will head to commercial now. Corliss Waitman, the new punter, with a good punt, inside the Broncos 20. He is going to be taking over for probably the rest of the season for the injured Cameron Johnston. We will be back after this commercial break. And now we are back yet again. So, defense to start the game. only one drive for each team, a 3-and-out for each team so far. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Broncos. Nick takes the snap. He drafts back, and he will pass it for about 5 yards to Javonte Williams, and then he pushes forward against Alex Highsmith for about another 1 or 2. Early moment you can sense for the quarterback as they try to get something going. Here's the good news. You look at this first 2nd and 4 now. Poor job of last week to get positive yardage. So now you're a second and medium situation. Much better against this defense. That is going to be the key today, Spiro. How good can they be on 1st and 2nd? Snap is taken by Nix. It's a handoff to McLaughlin. And he will get about a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. Sean Payton, what did you see from the rookie quarterback? He kept wanting to deflect everyone else. He's like, I'm not worried about Bo's fine. They're training Monday morning. He's such a mentally tough kid. We got to run the football, and we need success on the road. So they had 18 third downs last week. 18 third downs. What does that tell you? Well, good offenses, they pick up first downs on 1st and 2nd down. So that's a lot of throwing to put on a quarterback making his first. 3rd and 2 now. Nick's big snap, drops back the pass. Look to rush. He got the pressure coming around him, and he fell down. Alex Highsmith was the one that caused him to slip, and he was tapped down. So another 3-and-out for the Steelers defense. Alex Highsmith against arguably their best lineman, Garrett Bowles, who he is not having a good start to his year. A sack for Highsmith. The punt is away from Dixon. Austin will get another return. Makes one man miss. Another man miss to the 40 and to the 43-yard line. He is knocked down. There is a flag, however, on the play. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Steelers. When we come back, I'm going to take a break. We'll be back. And we are back. Second possession now for the Steelers offense. Fields, he'll fake the handoff to Harris. Fields now trying to scramble. He will scramble forward for about a yard, maybe. He had defenders all around him, and there is a Dede Kinkamwala. Russell Wilson, again, inactive today with his calf injury. Worries about maybe a calf injury turning into Achilles had he gone active this season so far. So Fields gets his second consecutive start now. Man in motion. Fields takes snap. It's a handoff to Harris. Harris rumbling up the middle for about 4 or 5 yards there. It'll be third and manageable here for the Steelers.
Ceremonious exit from Chicago. Not that anyone planned it when they took him with that high draft pick. Can he resurrect his career now with the Steelers? I think this is a really nice pairing. Having Arthur Smith as his offensive coach.
Fields now on 3rd and 6. Excuse me, not much yardage at all there for Harris. 3rd and 6 now. Fields takes the snap. Jalen Moore now in the game. Fields pass. That's to the middle of the field. That's for George Pickens. He gets hit hard on the game. Loses his mouth guard as well. Or maybe, I'm not sure if that was his mouth guard or somebody's else. But anyways, George Pickens, a slant to the middle of the field. He catches it. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. And yeah, it definitely looked like that was Pickens' mouth guard? I have no idea. Somebody lost their mouthpiece. As that on second look there, that was not Pickens. Anyway, empty backfield now from the Steeler 40 for Fields. Makes adjustment at the line. Fields drops back. There's a pressure on the edge. Somebody came in unblocked. Fields now scrambles out, and he stays in bounds. He gets first down yardage. What a job there by Justin Fields. My goodness. Somebody came off the right edge of Fields unblocked. That is Cooper, who's been having a dang good start to this game for the Broncos. He came in untouched, could not take down Fields, and Fields somehow stayed in bounds and got more yardage for a first down in the Broncos territory. Now Fields under center. Warren in the backfield. Fields hands it off to Warren. Warren now will get about 4 on that run. Second down coming up. Mike told us that there are no restrictions on Warren today. They expect him to be really involved in the offense. Yeah, he's a player that needs practice reps for him to be able to play well in the game, and there's no doubt. Najee Harris, the workhorse, the pounder, he's going to grind you and wear you out. 2nd and 6 now. Fields. Connor Hayward in the fullback position. It's a handoff to Najee Harris. Harris will get forward for about 2 on the play. Harris, yet again, making his thoughts heard. It's now 3rd and 3. He and Cooper now on that last run. They were face-to-face, seemed to be exchanging words. Now Jalen Warren into the game to Fields' right. 3rd and 3. Looks like the rush is coming. It'll be a jump off sides for the Denver Broncos. An early jump from 2 Broncos on that play. They take the flag. Or at least I think it's going to be on them. And it is indeed a neutral zone infraction on the aforementioned Cooper.
It looks like Vance Joseph was once again.
Yep, an easy jump by Jonathan Cooper. Also, the middle linebacker, Alex Singleton, also jumped. Not sure if he crossed the line, but he did. So Steelers move up. It is still 1st and 10. Warren in the backfield. Pat Freiermuth was playing fullback position as a run by by Warren for about 2 or 3 yards. It'll be now 2nd and 7. Obviously going to be a heavy running game for the Steelers. Lots of rotation throughout the Steelers lineup today. Fields now behind center. Pat Freiermuth out wide yet again. Warren gets the handoff. Warren breaks through the hole, and he is going to have a first down. A good run for Warren there for about 10 yards. It's another Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Smith's offenses, the tight ends, they got to be able to do some dirty work. Darnell Washington, one of the blocking tight ends here, he just helps his left guard over there just wash down that Denver defensive front. 1st and 10 now from the Denver 18. Fields is behind center. Freiermuth out wide. Warren in the backfield. Fields fakes the handoff. He will roll to the left. Fields throwing. That is caught by Pat Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds. That is inside the 5-yard line. A pickup of 13 on the play. Beautiful play. What a catch by Freiermuth. Both feet inbounds. Got 1 foot down, 2 feet down, and then he dragged his first foot yet again. Now 1st and goal from about the 4 of the Broncos. Heavy set here for the Steelers. Najee Harris in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Fields with pressure all around. Fields is going to get sacked back at the 10-yard line. Did not feel the pressure on that play. Almost got sacked by a Bronco player. And then a second Bronco player. Fields did not feel that pressure. And he goes down. The case with offensively struggling the red zone. The first thing that you have to take care of is the self-inflicted wounds. 2nd and goal now from the 10. Connor Hayward shifts from left to right. It's a handoff to Harris. Harris running through and carrying some bodies ahead. He makes up half the distance to the goal. He's down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal now from the 5. His quote last week. Maybe I'm sick in the head, but I thought it was a beautiful football game. That's the kind of offense that he liked. 2:17 left in the first quarter. 3rd and goal now. And now a injured Bronco, hands on knees. That is B.J. Jones, the Broncos defensive lineman. Excuse me, DJ Jones. The Ole Miss D lineman. He will head off now for one play. He seems to be all right. Maybe going to return, even though he is slowly walking off. Let's see here. And not sure I saw anything on that replay there that Jones got injured on. But now looks like it is Darnell Washington is out wide here. Looks like Justin Fields may throw it up to Washington here. Fields, he's looking that way. Fields does throw it up to Washington. It is caught for a touchdown. Did I not see that play from a mile away? I saw it from, I don't know how many miles Denver is from Pittsburgh, but I saw that play all the way from here, and the Broncos couldn't see it from the sideline. That is the first touchdown of the season for the Steelers, and it is the big man from Georgia, Darnell Washington. It does not get any easier than that. Now Chris Boswell on for the extra point. Corliss Waitman, it should be noticed. Snap down, kick is up, it is good. Corliss Waitman, the new holder and punter for the Steelers, filling in for the injured Cameron Johnston. So I'm not sure who on their who had Darnell Washington catching the first touchdown pass of the year for the Steelers on their bingo cards, but it is 7-0 Steelers. And let's go. 1:56 left in the first quarter. We will be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Boswell with a touchback. So the ball will come out now to the 30-yard line. Moments ago, Darnell Washington with the first Steelers touchdown of the year, a touchdown pass from Justin Fields to Darnell Washington. And what a smart play call there. I mean, that was something that was talked about as soon as the Steelers drafted him. Using Darnell Washington as a receiving threat in the red zone. It is 1st and 10 now from the 30. Bo Nix. Bo Nix pressure. He is going to throw it. It's going to be caught near the line of scrimmage and tackled immediately on the play. So a gain of only 1 on that pass play. But yeah, Darnell Washington, he was being talked about as if he was going to be used as like an NBA player going up for a rebound. Use the big 6'7" massive frame to your advantage in the Steelers. Arthur Smith using it well right there. Now 2nd down and 9. Here, a quick screen pass out to number 84. And tackled on the play. That is Humphrey. He is tackled on the play by Patrick Queen. So now it'll be 3rd and about a yard or 2 on the coming up here. But yeah, now Darnell Washington, I was expecting to see him being used, like I said, like an NBA player going up and getting rebounds, but not to the point where he is the furthest man out wide to Justin Fields is left, and he finds him easily. Now Bo Nix, a pass over the middle of the field to the running back, Javonte Williams. He will get the first down and then some up near the 45 of the Broncos. That is the first down of the game for the Broncos with the first quarter winding down. Tackle on the play made by Patrick Queen. He has been a little bit of everywhere so far to start this game. 7 seconds. Now 5. Will they run a play? And they will not run a play. That is the end of the first quarter. All in all, a good first quarter by the Steelers. The Broncos only having 1 first down. The Steelers, after 2 difficult drives early on, they get the touchdown pass. We will be right back yet again. And there we go. Welcome back. Second quarter. Now starting. Rushing yards so far in this game. 55 for Steelers. 2 for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 from the 44. It is a run with Javonte Williams. Was initially stopped with a gain of 1. Now he will fall forward for more. Maybe a gain of 4 or 5 now on the play. It will be a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now.
Everyone knows how good he can be. Well, he's always been known as the tackle breaker, being able to get those yards after contact. There were some opportunities early in that game where I felt like not just Williams, but all the running backs contributed. They could have played a little bit better. And there were
so now it is 2nd and 6
against the Seahawks.
Williams to Nix's left. Nix takes step. He looks to pass. Nix will fire. It is incomplete over the head of the tight end Dulcich. And Dulcich was covered on the play by Deshaun Elliott as well. So even if that is a catchable ball for Dulcich, I'm not sure if the safety Elliott gets a hand on it, maybe even has a pick. He was breaking on the ball. Joey Porter Jr. also in the vicinity. So now it is 3rd and 6. Steelers look like they are going to rush for Corey Trice now into the game. He is in the slot. Nix takes snap. He drops back the pass. Nix will throw it. It is incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. on the coverage. So another good drive defensively for the Steelers. Pass was intended for number 11. Reynolds on the play. Maybe I'm gonna be honest here. I do not know many of the receivers for the Broncos. Now the punt from Dixon is away. This one is a high boomer. It'll be deep. It will hit at the 5 and bounce sideways. And Denver does keep it out. It initially hit the ground and broke to the right heavily, seemed to go laterally, and then it bounced towards the end zone. They kept it out and downed it at the 1. What a play there by number 40, and then number 20, Burton, was the one who downed it at the 1. So Steelers offense looking to go 99 yards when we return. All right, welcome back. So Steelers now are on the yard line here. Justin Fields is going to sneak ahead, give the Steelers a tiny bit of more breathing room. It looks like he pushed forward to about the 3-yard line. That's good. Denver, 2 safeties in their game last week, and one of the top 2 defensive linemen for the Broncos, Franklin Myers, who came over from the Jets. He is being evaluated for a concussion. He is questionable to return. So Fields now, 2nd and 8, after getting some breathing room. Najee in the backfield. Najee, he's going to take the run. He's going to have a big hole and get up near the sticks. Maybe gets a first down on that play. A good run there by the back out of Alabama. Good blocking on the play there by the man out of West Virginia. No hard feelings in the backyard brawl yesterday. That is the Mountaineer, former Mountaineer, Zach Frazier. Good blocking on this play. Troy Fautanu is still in no, never mind, he is not. That is a run by Harris for about 3. They did give the Steelers a new set of downs. So Broderick Jones now in the game at right tackle. There is the first sub out. They did say they were going to rotate the 2 former first-round pick tackles. Again, I mean, not really sure. I love the rotation there. I do understand it for some reasons, because Broderick Jones coming out of training camp this year, dealing with a bit of a an elbow injury. Now Fields back to pass. He will check it down to Jaylen Warren, and he will get a good catch and run there for about, I'd say, maybe about 8 yards there. But either way, he does get the first down and maybe a yard or so after that. So you got Broderick Jones dealing with a elbow injury that has hampered his play a bit to start the year. And it is also hot in Denver today. Probably strategic that the Broncos are in their away unis and the Steelers are in their home uniforms. So Ben Skoranek, the man who got elevated from the practice squad now in the game, Fields back to pass. He is going to throw it away. Maybe was going to look for another check down pass to Jaylen Warren, but he was covered tightly there by Singleton. A check-in on the game between the Bengals and Chiefs. Cincinnati scores a touchdown there, a touchdown pass by Joe Burrow. Fields now 2nd and 10. Fields will hand it off to Warren. Warren, he will spin his way forward for about a gain of 4. So Broderick Jones in at right tackle for the first time on this drive. The first 2 or 3 drives were they had Troy Fautanu in there at right tackle. So 3rd and 6 now from the 29 of the Steelers. Warren to Fields is right, and it seems like we are going to get a false start penalty here on Broderick Jones. He moved back, and that is going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 3rd and 11 now. So a costly penalty there for the Steelers. Instead of 3rd and 6, it is now 3rd and 11. That is the second penalty for the day on the Steelers. Both of them offensively. Now here's Fields. He will drop back to pass. Pressure coming from the right from Jonathan Cooper. Fields will throw, and it is caught on the sideline by who else? George Pickens. An easy throwing catch for Justin Fields to the number 1 wide receiver for the Steelers. That is a first down on Patrick Surtain to boot. An excellent route ran there by George Pickens against one of the best corners in the NFL, Surtain. 1st and 10 now at the top of the screen is Fields and Pickens again. It's now a handoff to Warren. Warren with a big hole. He gets first down yardage, a run of 11 for Harris. The Steelers offense starting to warm up on this drive. So the middle linebacker Singleton, he actually ran to the left as soon as the ball was snapped. Looked like he was going into coverage there, and Najee Harris just broke it to the right and had a blocker Pruitt in front of him. Now Najee gets the ball again. He will get about 4 on that first down run into Broncos territory. And now a flag, however. It'll be a holding on the Steelers. Looks like it is Broderick Jones yet again. So, not a good start to the day for Broderick Jones. He comes in for Fautanu, and he has two penalties on the first drive of the day. And yeah, there was a bit of a grab there. Nick Benito. Benito. Not that Benito. Not the Penguins Benito. This Benito with a T instead of an N. And two T's at that. Now it is a run for Warren on 1st and 20. He will get a gain of only 2 or 3 on that play. 9 minutes now remaining in the first half. So now, 3rd and long, 18 to be exact, or excuse me, 2nd down now. 2nd and 18. Now, dropping back the pass is Fields. Fields, now he'll scramble out right. Being pursued by Cooper. Another flag is down. This will come back to the Steelers. Pass is downfield. It is caught by George Pickens, but it is probably going to be called back. I would be so excited. Yeah, it's going to be holding again. And it is, again, Broderick Jones. What is he doing here today? Now it is 3 penalties called on Broderick Jones. Inexcusable now. He is going to be called for a holding on Jonathan Cooper. And yeah, that is another hold. Oh my goodness. What a catch. A perfect ball over the left shoulder of George Pickens. Pat Surtain was on top of Pickens, but just a perfectly delivered ball by Fields to Pickens. That would have put the Steelers into a 1st and goal scenario, but Broderick Jones, now he is out of the game. Troy Fautanu is back in. Thank goodness. So now, 2nd and 28. My goodness. Fields, he'll drop back the pass again. He'll throw it short here to Najee Harris. Harris is caught and met by a Broncos defender immediately. Maybe a gain of about 4 or 5 on that play. So 3rd and long now on a drive that has really been single-handedly been destroyed by Broderick Jones, who, again, they started with Fautanu, ran with him for about 3 series. Broderick Jones came in. This was his first series of the game. And now Fields, empty backfield. He'll drop back. He's got plenty of time. He'll check it down to Pat Freiermuth. Freiermuth is not going to get close to the first down. He is going to be tackled down at the 49 of the Steelers. So a punt coming on here, 4th and 12 for the Steelers. You got to wonder now if the planned rotation, according to Jerry Dulac, said that the Steelers were going to rotate Jones and Fautanu in and out throughout the day. You got to wonder if that now goes out the window with a terrible drive for Jones. So now Waitman, his 2nd punt of the season, it is off, and it is going to hit at the 5, and that will be well back into the end zone for a touchback. Ben Skoranek had no chance to even save that ball. He fires it in anger at the back wall of the end zone. So 7:04 left. Seems like a coach was talking to Broderick. Not sure if that was Mike Tomlin or not, but somebody needs to talk to him. We're going to head to break. We'll be back here in a moment. All right, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 1st and 10 for the Broncos from their own 20 off the touchback. Bo Nix now, he'll pass it short here for about 5 yards to Alex Highsmith before he is wrapped up and tackled. That is number 84, Humphrey. So now the second 5, we get an NFL update here. Looks like the Chiefs responded in kind with a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a long bomb. And my goodness, Rashee Rice, I mean, went from, getting in trouble on multiple occasions in the offseason to now he may very well, be a top, 20 wide receiver fantasy-wise in the league this year. And that is a big first down run for Tyler Beatty. And they did not blow the whistle anyway. That turned into a rugby scrum for a good 6 or 7 seconds before a whistle was blown. So that is definitely the longest run of the day for the Broncos. So Peyton Wilson there filled in one gap, but another hole in that offensive line opened up in the reserve backup running back Beatty. I think he's really a third string. You got Javonte Williams and McLaughlin. Either way, it looks like Alex Highsmith jumped early there. So a flag is going to be called here on the Steelers. Yup. So we are now into the second quarter. 5:40 remaining. It is 1st and 5, and I don't want to say this, but so far today, the way things are going, I streamed the Backyard Brawl last night, and there was tons of laundry in that one. Looks like we may be heading for a similar fate in this one, should they keep it up. Bo Nix, empty backfield. He is going to chuck it up in the air and it out of bounds. Had a little bit of time, but then Montravius Adams in the middle of that defensive line got penetration and made Nix scramble for a half second and before chucking it out of bounds. Nix, 6 of 9 for 31 yards thus far. 2nd and 5 now. And whistles blow here. We may have a timeout. And it is a timeout for Denver. And as they go to break, I'm going to go to break as well. Please come back. 5 1/4 remaining in the first half. Welcome back. 2nd and 5 from the Denver 45 here. 5:15 remaining in the second quarter. It's a quarterback designed run for Bo Nix. He will slide down, first down and more, well into Steeler territory around the 42-yard line of the black and gold. So Steelers rushed 3, and that was they rushed 4. That was an easy pickup for Nix, who is not the best runner in the world, but is very well capable of tucking it from time to time. So this is now the first play on the Steelers side of the field offensively for the Broncos. Williams stands at the 50. It's a handoff to him. He will meet traffic and get about 3 on the play. 2nd down coming up. So now an empty backfield for Nix. A 5-receiver set here. Nix now. He'll pump once. He'll pump twice. And he is going to go down. TJ Watt against Mike McGlinchey, the right tackle. That might be the least contact made on a sack by TJ Watt in his career. He just tripped the right ankle of Bo Nix and he fell over. Or no, he did not touch him. I don't know if Watt touched him there. I want to say he did because Nix fell over. And Nix did not get up and keep running, and Watt celebrated the sack, but now they run tempo here. Nix, he'll throw it about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage to Mims Jr. on 3rd and 15. He is tackled way short of the first down marker. It is 4th down now and 6. And it seems like the Broncos are going to with 9 seconds now on the play clock. They may just, oh no, now they reset the play clock. They are now going to punt. A punt coming up here. And Pittsburgh will take a timeout. So 4th and 6. On the Steelers side of the field, 2:29 remaining. They're going to take a timeout. We'll see what the Broncos decide to do when we come back. Welcome back now. It is 4th and 7. Sean Payton does send the Broncos offense back out on the field from the 39-yard line. Nix drew back the pass. He'll throw over the middle, and it is almost intercepted. Queen rushing on the play. He was tied up with an offensive lineman, and I thought he just initially swatted it down, but it was actually almost picked on the play. So a turnover on downs. Steelers with good starting field position. Yeah, Queen, he was engaged with the right guard, Ben Powers, and he put his left hand up and almost had the pick on the play. But the Steelers offense gets the ball back. I mean, honestly, you'd like to see Patrick Queens get the stat of having an interception, but he wouldn't have gone far anyways, I do not believe. Now Fields fakes the handoff to Najee. He rolls out to the right. He will throw it to Van Jefferson in the middle of the field. And Jefferson will make the reception. That is a gain of about 7. There is a flag on the play, however. And it will go against the defense. So that is an automatic first down. It is number 2, Pat Surtain for the Broncos. And I mean, George Pickens, he is showing me some top of the league, elite wide receiver stuff today so far. Has only a handful of catches. Beat Surtain on a deep go route down the sideline on a beautiful pass from Justin Fields that unfortunately got called back. And now he draws a holding penalty from Surtain. So George Pickens showing elite wide receiver 1 level of play against one of the best corners in the NFL today. Fields now with Harris to his left. And now we have a stop here. And it'll be a timeout. Or excuse me, there will not be a timeout. The 2-minute warning hits. And we're going to be back once again. Steelers looking to put up some points here before halftime. Okay. 2-minute drill here from the 44 of the Steelers. Fields fakes the handoff to Harris with time. Still has time. Now he's going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he is going to be tackled down by Zach Allen, the defensive lineman. Nothing open downfield on that play for Fields. As time ticks down here, he actually will lose one on the play. 2nd and 11. Yeah, and by the looks of it, that was just covered well downfield. A coverage sack by the Steelers. Actually, that's one of the matchups I was not expecting coming in this one. It was Ben Skoranek and Pat Surtain. Now Najee Harris. He will churn those big legs of his and get forward for about 5 or 6. Fields now with some hand signals here, calling a play at the line here, 3rd and 4. Troy Fautanu, should be noted, is in at right tackle. So now 3rd and 4 from midfield for the Steelers. 55 seconds and counting down. Fields now with the pass. He throws it out. It is caught by Calvin Austin. What a catch there and way to stay in bounds. He daps up Russell Wilson as he heads back onto the field. A good catch there by Calvin Austin III. So some updates here on 2 key players to this Broncos defense. John Franklin Myers out with a concussion. One of their better linebackers in Baron Browning. He is questionable with a foot injury. So the Broncos defense taking some hits. Here comes pressure. It is a handoff to Warren. He gets about 4 on the game. Into Broncos territory now. 2nd down. 2 timeouts remaining for the Steelers. 35 seconds remaining. Now 30 seconds remaining. Probably a timeout coming here from the Steelers following this play. Fields takes the snap. He's going to dial up a deep ball. It is to Van Jefferson. Almost hauled in one-handed, but a flag is on the play. Riley Moss, the defender in coverage for the Broncos, he is down on his knees, possibly injured on the play and possibly getting flagged as well. Now he is still down. Not a good look for Riley Moss. It is a pass interference, an insult to injury on the number 2 corner for these Broncos. He is down, and the trainers from the Denver sideline come out to attend him. It was intended for Van Jefferson. Jefferson had a good chance to bring that in one-handed. So they go to break now to attend to the injured Moss. That will cost the Broncos a timeout. We will be back in a couple of seconds here following the break. And welcome back now. So it is 1st and 10 from the Broncos 14 field. It's an out pass to Jalen Warren. Hesitates for a minute and then gets a good gain there of about 7, up to about the 7 or 6 yard line of the Broncos. A timeout taken by Pittsburgh on the play. So a bit of, so now they're going to be showing the replay here. So Riley Moss grabbing the arm of Van Jefferson. That's why he needed to try to attempt to catch that pass one-handed on the play. So now from the 6, it is 2nd and 3. The Broncos defense taking massive hits this quarter. 2nd and 3. Warren shifts from Fields' right to his left. Now Fields, he looks to pass. It's an out route to George Pickens, and he stays in bounds. Pickens had all of his momentum going to the sideline, and he somehow stayed in and reached the ball across. There's a flag, however, thrown in the middle of the field. And this is going to be offensive pass interference on Van Jefferson. The reason Pickens so wide open. Van Jefferson colliding and taking out 2 Denver Broncos on the play. So a touchdown taken off the board there for the Steelers. So now the Steelers offense takes a step back. They go from the 6 to the 16. 2nd and 13 now. Pickens in motion. Warren from behind Fields, now to his right. And now a timeout taken by the Broncos with 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. So the Steelers here with 10 seconds left, looking to maybe punch in for a touchdown here, maybe get 6 on the board. It should be noted that the Steelers are going to get the ball back to start the second half. So if you can get points here in any way, shape, or fashion, you are in good shape. The Denver Broncos defense taking massive hits, hopefully on the scoreboard here, but off of the scoreboard so far in this game. As of right now, they have lost John Franklin Myers, their D lineman, an outside backer in Baron Browning, and corner Riley Moss. Now Fields takes a snap. He looks, he throws. It is to Van Jefferson. Jefferson now. He's got to get down here with 3 seconds remaining, and that was close there. Maybe he stayed up long enough to get the timeout with 1 second left. Van Jefferson tried to get as much yardage as he could. And wow, with 10 seconds, you knew that the Steelers were going to make a quick throw there. But Jefferson made that timeout get called in a hurry. And with 2 seconds left, the Steelers take the timeout. So Boswell will come on here to kick the field goal and make it a 10-point game before we head to half. So 2 seconds left on a 3rd and 1. This will end the half. Cortlis Waitman in the number 8 jersey. Bound to be jokes about Kenny Pickett from that. Snap down, hold good, kick is up, and it is good. And the Steelers, all in all, a good first half for the black and gold. Defense is stout. Offense doing well enough here, getting 10 points. They get the ball back to start the second half. So I'm going to update the score here. So at halftime now, there is your new score, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0 for the Steelers. Good half. Sort of been like the same game plan that was implemented in Atlanta. Do not lose the game offensively. Go out, be stout against a lackluster offense for the Broncos, and that is exactly what they are doing thus far. Game plan to perfection. This game goes to half. We're going to go at half. Please be sure to come back. I will be back in a little bit. Be sure to come back after halftime. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0 Steelers. The kickoff for the second half is underway. Cordell Patterson lets it go. And now the Steelers offense coming back out. Really an all-around good start to this game for the Steelers. Defense dominating, offense doing enough on their part, running the football. They've been very efficient on the ground. So hopefully more in the second half here. Get out with this win here in Denver. Now it is first down, Fields under center. Najee Harris in the backfield. It's a handoff to Harris. Harris runs into the back of the left guard, Spencer Anderson, then cuts it out wide and gets a gain of about 2 or 3 there. So the Steelers' first half possessions alternating every other drive with scoring. A punt to start the game, followed up by a touchdown drive, another punt, and then a field goal. So hitting at 50% on their drives right now, scoring. 2nd and 7. Steelers nearly tripling the Broncos in running yards. That's the pass over the middle by Justin Fields, complete to Pat Freiermuth. He originally was going to go down at around the 40-yard line, and he stayed on his feet more to, for sure, get the first down yardage. Keeping an eye on scores from AFC North, rivals of the Steelers. The Raiders upsetting the Ravens in the 1 o'clock slot, 26-23, the final in that game. The Browns were victorious over the Jaguars in Jacksonville, 18-13. Fields, a handoff here to the former Atlanta Falcon, Cordell Patterson. He originally was stopped for a negative yardage there. Maybe was going to lose 3 or 4 yards on the play. Instead, he somehow stayed on his feet and slung himself forward to get back to the line of scrimmage. The last game going on for Steeler AFC North opponent of the Steelers is going on right now. That is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bengals up by 6, 16-10 over the Chiefs. Now Fields waiting back to pass. Fields is going to chuck it towards the sideline. Michael Pruitt, the closest Steeler. So Fields tossing it away, avoiding a sack by, I believe that was Zach Allen on that play. And indeed was Allen. Allen hitting Fields, taking him down to the ground. Fields, however, was able to get the ball out and avoid taking a loss on the play. So now 3rd and 10. Jalen Warren in the game. Fields takes a snap. He drops back the pass. With time, Fields, he delivers the ball, and it is incomplete. Intended for George Pickens. It was out of his reach. Pickens may have been looking towards the referee for a flag on that play. Fields was hit yet again as Nick Bonito got around Damore Jr. eventually, and that pass was incomplete. So a 3-and-out to start the second half. Corliss Waitman on to punt. An average of 52 yards on both of his punts today. So that one will go out of bounds. The Broncos are going to get the ball back here when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Broncos. First down run for Javonte Williams. Gets about 5 on the play. No scoring yet today for the Broncos. 3 punts to start off the game, and then a turnover on downs in a bold call by Sean Payton to go for it on the Broncos 40. Chose to go for it. It was 4th and 7 at the time. So they elected not to punt or take a long field goal in that scenario. Now Bo Nix on 2nd and 5. Nix will look. He'll throw over the middle. That is complete. Just short of the marker to the veteran wide receiver in this group, Courtland Sutton. A flag is down, however. And it looks like they are signaling a false start on the offense. Or excuse me, illegal formation on the offense. He originally went like this, so an illegal formation call on number 72, Garrett Bowles. Bowles, I believe, the longest tenured offensive lineman on this Broncos team. So he has his hands full for Alex Highsmith. Looked like he may have been adjusting there, trying to get ready. Looks like the Steelers are bringing 4. Nix, his pass is complete to Josh Reynolds, and he is going to be tackled. I think he did not make it back. Or I don't think he made the first down, rather, on that play. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 1. Yes, it will, for the Broncos. Micah Fitzpatrick listening in to the green dot wearing Patrick Queen. Nick's now looking towards the sideline, trying to get the play call in. 3rd and 1 now from the 29.5-yard line of the Broncos. Nix, it's a handoff to Javonte Williams. He is going absolutely nowhere. That is the safety brought in this offseason from the Miami Dolphins, Sean Elliott. The Broncos sold out for the run. The Steelers sold out to protect the run in Sean Elliott. Went right through untouched. A miscommunication from the Broncos offensive line. The punt is away. Calvin Austin going to get a chance to return this one. He stays on his feet. Originally took a hit. He ran backwards for a couple of yards, and then he is tackled. So fielded it up near the 25, ran back about to the 21 before he was tackled down. So Garrett Bowles, not having a good game thus far, chose to take on Alex Highsmith, let Sean Elliott run free right through that offensive line of the Broncos. He met Williams as soon as the ball hit his hands. The Steelers defense standing tall yet again. We will be back after this. And now we are back. Justin Fields in the Steelers offense now on the field at around the 24-yard line. A first down run for Najee Harris will net nothing here as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, Najee actually got 1 yard on that run. So now it is Justin Fields. A out route to Van Jefferson. That only gets maybe 1 or 2 yards. In fact, they say Van Jefferson lost a yard. No, now they fixed it. So 3rd and 8. I was about to say, I don't think. So 3rd and 8 now. Fields, he's going to line up a deep shot for George Pickens, and it is overthrown. Excuse me, that was not George Pickens. That was Van Jefferson, the intended target. So another 3 and out for the Steelers offense here.
They've been in 3rd and 9 or longer. And that's a huge difference, a huge advantage for the defense. In the first half, how many times, because of their first and their
So an overthrow there by Fields on 3rd and long. Corliss Waitman going to punt it away yet again. The lefty gets it off. Fielded. Now a fair catch called for at the 25-yard line, and a flag flies here. Looks like it may be against the Broncos, if I had to guess. A shout out in the comment section to Apaga S. He says, show the screen. As much as I would like to show the screen, unfortunately, I do not think I can due to the copyright that CBS may have. So they're going to take a break. I'm going to take a break as well. We will be back in a matter of moments. And now, welcome back. So, back-to-back punts to start off the second half of the game. Much like the first half, Javonte Williams will run it forward for about 2 or 3 yards for the Broncos on 1st and 10. Some good news. I have just seen on X, O'Neal Cruz, center fielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates, left the Pirates game that was at, I believe it was 12:35 or 1:35, excuse me, this afternoon. O'Neal Cruz left the game in the 7th inning. It was confirmed as his ankle stiffening up on him, according to manager Derek Shelton. Cruz slipped in the outfield earlier in the game, and he actually ran the bases pretty well when he reached base after said slippage, and then the ankle, according to Shelton, stiffened up on him, which happens at times. The ankle once was surgically repaired following an injury Cruz sustained last year, so hopefully no harm, no foul on that play. The Broncos just took a timeout there first of the half. It looks like the towels are waving. Steelers Nation may be forcing yet another team at home to go on silent count. The Yinzers are taking over in Denver. Nix takes a snap, fakes the toss to McLaughlin. Now he'll scramble to the right. He's running for his life. Throw is out of bounds. It was intended for Greg Dulcich, who was blanketed there by Deshaun Elliott, Larry Ogunjobi, with others pursuing Nix on that play. Great coverage on the play by all of the Steelers defenders. Cortland Sutton may have been open there for a little bit at the end after Joey Porter slipped. But now it is 3rd and 7. Nix takes snap. Back to pass. He's going to fire, and it is over the middle and caught well for a first down up to the 44 for Cortland Sutton. There is a flag, however. A flag came in just as Nix released that ball. And it sounds like it's going to be against the Steelers here. So Joey Porter, or excuse me, they may have called Porter on that. The referee said 27. I wonder if he got the number wrong. Joey Porter Jr. grabbing the back of the jersey, or maybe it was the shirt being worn underneath the jersey of Cortland Sutton as he caught that ball. So a gain of 26 plus some more on that play. Sutton now in motion. It was a direct snap to the running back McLaughlin. It's a flea flicker now to Bo Nix. Nix is going to go deep. He has the man. It's caught by Josh Reynolds. Oh my goodness. What a trick play there for the Broncos. And they are down into the 10. It was a direct snap to the running back Jaleel McLaughlin. Sutton running as if it was a jet sweep. And then he tossed it back again to Bo Nix, and Nix winds it up deep. There were a bunch of Steelers in the area, Micah Fitzpatrick included, but Josh Reynolds, the former Detroit Lion, is the one who comes down with it. So let's look at this. It is Wildcat here. McLaughlin, or at least I believe it was McLaughlin. I'm not sure if it was him or Javonte Williams. A toss to Sutton, then to Bo Nix. He scrambles around for a second there before he hits Josh Reynolds inside the 10. So that is by far the biggest day or gain of the day for the Broncos. The Broncos, they said here, they took a timeout. Dante Jackson, the man that the Steelers traded for corner out of Carolina, he heads off here. Looks like he is shaken up. And now, from the 7-yard line, the Broncos looking to get their first points of the day. It's a handoff to Williams. He will only get about a yard, wrapped up at the legs by Elandon Roberts. So now it is 2nd and goal here. 6:42 remaining. Let's hope that was not the play that opened up the floodgates here for this Broncos offense. They did, in fact, put the timeout back up on the board for Denver. I believe that brief stoppage was for Dante Jackson. That's what I thought it was, but I went with the graphic on the TV. Now Nix takes a snap. He has time to throw. He throws, and it's intercepted! Intercepted! It is Corey Trice Jr. Let's go! The avatar quarterback, or corner, as Mike Tomlin likes to call. He has his first interception of his career. Congratulations to the rookie out of Purdue. Missed all of last year, an unfortunate training camp injury, a non-contact ACL tear last year in training camp at St. Vincent College. Corey Trice, I believe he was a 6th or 7th round pick out of Purdue 2 years ago. Same draft class as Joey Porter Jr. He gets his first career interception. Lots of excitement about him, and the excitement is going to grow. We are going to be right back. Steelers are going to get the ball back at the 20-yard line after that end zone interception for Corey Trice Jr. And welcome back. Moments ago, Corey Trice Jr., his first career interception after missing all of last year with an ACL injury. The avatar corner, along with Joey Porter Jr., as Mike Tomlin likes to call them, with his first pick. A trick play actually had by the Broncos there. That drive. Now Justin Fields, he's going to line up a deep ball for George Pickens, and it is almost caught, one-handed by Pickens. A flag, though, is down. Patrick Surtain is going to get nabbed for pass interference again. Joey Porter Jr. is just having his way today with the first-round pick. Surtain, easily a top 5 corner in the league. Not so much today. Pickens just having his way with Surtain. Unbelievable. Draws the flag there. So, yeah, going back to that pass drive for Denver, a trick play out of Wildcat. McLaughlin, a toss to Sutton, who then gives it back to Nix, and that's how they got down into the red zone. Nix with a deep ball to Josh Reynolds, and then Nix, a few plays later, throwing a interception in the end zone to Corey Trice Jr. Jalen Warren just ran for about 2 yards on the play. So now they're showing the replay yet again. It was a 4-man rush for the Steelers. And Corey Trice, pass was intended for Cortland Sutton, and Corey Trice just stepped right in front and took it away. Now it's Fields 2nd and 8. A pass towards the sideline. That is a touchdown, not a touchdown. That is a catch by Pat Fryer. Move. 3rd and 3 now. And now a score update. A big man touchdown. How about that? The Kansas City Chiefs trying to help out the Steelers today. They go up 17-16. Juan Morris, the offensive lineman, number 64 for the Chiefs, he catches a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. Some trickery there. A third down run there goes for only a couple yards to Jalen Warren. It is now 4th and 1 here. Chris Boswell on to kick a field goal. Boswell coming off of a 6-for-6 game, week 1 in Atlanta, where he hit 3 field goals at 50 or more yards. This one from 53, it is straight and true. Chris Boswell, Mr. Automatic. 4:16 remaining in the third. A 13-0 lead for the Steelers. We are going to be back in a couple of seconds. Steelers extend their lead. And we are back. That was just a quick 30-second timeout for CBS. Bo Nix in the Broncos offense getting ready to come back on the field. Chris Boswell, his kickoff is away. It will not even touch the end zone. It will bounce past the end zone. So a touchback ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. So really a kick to the gut for this Denver Broncos team. After a trick play that was their best play of the day and got them as close to the end zone as they have been yet in this game. Bo Nix gives the ball back to the Steelers with a costly end zone interception. And now they start again. From the 30, Javonte Williams, the running back out of NC. He takes the handoff and bounces to the right. And he is going to be met. And what a tackle there by Dante Jackson. A flag flew on the play, cutting Javonte Williams like a tree off at the legs. And to go with the play, it is declined. A holding call that was on Denver. Penalty declined. It will now be 2nd and 12 for the Broncos. 2nd and 11 now. So the Pittsburgh defense living up to the hype, making life a living hell for this Broncos offense thus far. Now Bo Nix takes a deep drop here. Bo Nix, he is going to uncork it. This is way deep and way over the head of everybody. Mims Jr., the intended target, Joey Porter, and another defender for Pittsburgh. It might have been Minkah Fitzpatrick. It was Minkah. Nobody, not even with a 10-foot wingspan, was going to come down with that ball. Broncos country, let's ride right into the teeth of the Steelers defense. Nix now on 3rd and 11. He drops back now. He will scramble out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Nix will not get anywhere near the first down. A great tackle there by number 31, Beanie Bishop, the undrafted rookie free agent from West Virginia. He makes another tackle, wrapping up the right leg of Bo Nix. Maybe Beanie making that tackle with some anger after Pitt beat his Mountaineers in the backyard brawl yesterday. Another punt for Riley Dixon. He's been busy today. Calvin Austin will field it at the 9. He's going to break to the left and try to get something back here. He will get up around the 19, I believe. And that is it. So another 30-second timeout here. 2:59 left in the third quarter now. Pittsburgh's offense coming back onto the field. And we're back. 13-0 Steelers from their 19 as they run for Najee Harris, and he will get nearly enough first down yardage. I wonder if they're going to give it to him a strong run of at least the 9. It will be close. Maybe a 2nd and inches scenario here for the Steelers. Najee Harris being the bell cow in this offense, other than maybe 1 or 2 runs from Cordell Patterson and a handful of rushes for Jaylen Warren. It has been all Harris thus far. Fields now, another handoff to Harris. Harris now breaking it to the left, and he will get first down yardage and about 3 after the first down marker, but there is a pair of penalty flags coming in, and looks like this one will be coming back. It'll be holding on the tight end / fullback Connor Hayward, Meatball as they like to call him. So no first down. Steelers take a marginal step backwards there. 2nd and 11 now. So now, with it being 2nd and 11, Jaylen Warren in the game. Fields. He's going to, on a design run to his right there, and he's going to lose about 2 on the play. And oh my goodness, Fields got shoved out of bounds, and he collided with a sideline worker there, and an elderly one at that. He took a shot. It was the downs judge there. And hope he's all right. He is going to be helped up by multiple people. Man, he took a shot. Yeah, Singleton there. Yeah, as the side judge, Fields collided with him, and hopefully he is all right, as it is now 3rd and 12. Just the 3rd play this game by the Steelers that has resulted in negative yardage. On 3rd and 12. Certainly a pass scenario here. Fields is going to take the snap. He'll fire down the middle of the field, and it is tipped. And incomplete. Number 6. Is that PJ Locke? I am unsure. Again, not really familiar too much with the Denver defenders. That pass was intended for Calvin Austin. Austin may have slipped a bit on the play. Yeah, that was PJ Locke. So another punt here. From near the goal line on the Steelers side of the field, Corliss Waitman gets it off. It will be fielded at the 31. And a flag on the play. It is going to be on Denver. Mims, the returner, gets maybe 10 to 15 yards on that return, but this looks like it is going to be going back for the Broncos. And it will be a hold on Denver. Well, that's a good matchup. Saturday on CBS at 3:30 next weekend. USC, Michigan. That's certainly going to be a good ball game. So penalties this half. 4 for Denver. That has cost them 62 yards. Now Nix. In the eye. Nix. He is going to screen it to Javonte Williams. A good block there by Wattenberg, the center, to keep Williams from being hauled down from behind. He will get good yardage there. 8 yards on that play. 2nd and 2. And we got a scoring update here for the KC Cincinnati game. And that game is in the third quarter. Cincinnati, a touchdown pass, the second of the day for Andre Iosivas. I believe wide receiver from Princeton, if I remember correctly, from the draft a couple of years ago. Another run for Javonte Williams here, the man from North Carolina. That is first down yardage, a gain of 3. Again, please be sure to like, share, comment on this video, ladies and gentlemen, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Williams, 9 rushes for 17 yards in this game. 1st and 10 here. 5 seconds left now in the quarter, ticking down. They do get the playoff. Nick's going to roll out to his right. Nick throws it downfield. It is off the hands of number 45, Adkins, incomplete. Looks like Minkah Fitzpatrick was tailing him. And that will bring an end to the third quarter. 13-zip. The black and gold leading this one. They are well in control. We will be right back. And now we are back. Russell Wilson watching on from the sidelines here as Denver's offense on 2nd and 10 here. A flag will fly here. I think they're going to nab Deshaun Elliott for maybe breaking the plane there. A sliding incomplete catch to Cortland Sutton there. And it is going to be offsides on Deshaun Elliott. So that makes it now multiple offsides penalties in this game. Steelers trying to get the dump. Elliott did make a great stop earlier in this game on a similar rush when he met Javonte Williams in the backfield as soon as he got the ball for a key drive-ending play. So now 2nd and 5. Steelers rush 5. Elliott was blitzing again, and just because he blitzed there, the hole opens up for Jaleel McLaughlin. He gets first down yardage and some more. So a first down here for the Broncos. Some updates on scores around the league. Tampa beating the Lions this afternoon 20-16. Williams in the backfield again. Nix fakes the handoff to him. And Nick Herbig is going to draw a flag here. My goodness. Garrett Bowles got beat by Nick Herbig. And Bowles grabbing Herbig for dear life. Nix would have been sacked for a huge loss. Maybe they even got TJ Watt there. He looked like he might have been held as well. But yeah, Nick Herbig, Garrett Bowles, that's all he could do. He saved his quarterback on that one. So instead, now the Broncos go from 1st and 10 to 1st and 20 there. Bowles not having a good game here today. From the 44, Nix takes a snap. It's a quick pass out to Dulcich. He is tripped up there by Joey Porter Jr. Keanu Benton and Peyton Wilson were there as well. Not sure Dulcich would have gotten farther than that. Second and 20. No gain on the play. An update on the Cincy KC game. Still 22-17 Bengals. And now they have the ball. Joe Burrow, 200 yards passing. Nix with time. Throws over the middle of the field. And that one is dropped by Dulcich. He had some separation between him and the nearest Steelers. That should have been a catch. Maybe he heard the footsteps coming and was looking to maybe brace for impact before he had the ball. So now 3rd and 20. A long way to go here for the Broncos. 0 for 3 on 3rd downs of 8 or more yards today for the Broncos. Steelers have been superb. And it will be checked down on the Broncos logo to Javonte Williams. He is going to be short of the first down by about 6 or 7 yards. So a 4th down now coming up for the Broncos. Looks like they are going to keep the offense on the field, and they don't really have a choice down by 2 scores. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 13 minutes and ticking. Nick's empty backfield. 5 receivers out wide. Nick's now making adjustments. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Nick's just barely gets the snap off in time. Throws to the middle of the field, and it's wide open. Not a single person on the Steelers covering Josh Reynolds. The wide receiver picks up 20. He again caught the big play of the day for the Broncos, that wildcat trick play from earlier this half. He was all alone in the middle of the field. Corey Trice was lined up across from him. Now a run here for Williams, gets about 1 or 2. He and Montravius Adams meet on that play. An interesting stat, 516 home games for the Broncos. They have not been shut out. Steelers rush 4. Nix back to pass. He's going to check it down once again to number 28, Beatty. 3rd and 6 now. Broncos looking for points. Preferably a touchdown for them. Down by 13 here in the 4th quarter. 10 plays on this drive. 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversions for the Broncos. Williams in the backfield. Nix. He'll take the snap. He'll drop back the pass. He holds. He fires. It's hit up in the air, and it hits the ground. Beanie Bishop almost had a pick there. It bounced and hit the ground just before he could get his arms out, just before he could get his hands under it. Isaiah Loudermilk into the game, the reserve defensive lineman, making a huge play there for the Steelers. He's the one that got his hand up to bat it in the air. He is looking to do the same thing here on this field goal try. Lutz, it's a 35-yard attempt from the right hash. Snap down, kick is up, and it is good, and the Broncos break up the shutout bid by the Steelers defense. They get 3. They now trail by 10 with 10:42 left in this game. We're going to be right back after this break. Okay, and we are back. Kickoff is off and away. It will bounce in the landing zone. Jaylen Warren having trouble picking it up. Now he does at the 1-yard line. Going to try to make something here off of the struggles there. He does get it out to around the 14-yard line. Some troubles there. Jaylen Warren and Cordell Patterson were the men back there. They kicked it to Warren, who coming into this year had no returning experience on special teams. He with some struggles picking it up there. They're showing some updates of stories around the league. How about giving a clap to the Las Vegas Raiders, a brief clap, beating the Baltimore Ratbirds this afternoon at 1. Now Fields takes a snap. He drops back the pass. He'll throw, and it is a little out in front of George Pickens. Pickens got his fingertips on it, but it falls incomplete. Pat Surtain step for step with Pickens there. A good battle between those guys yet today. And an update on the Kansas City Chiefs game. A fumble by Joe Burrow is returned for a touchdown. So big plays defensively for both defenses of the Chiefs and Bengals. I saw during the last break, wow interception by Cam Taylor, Britt the corner, a one-handed interception of Patrick Mahomes near the sideline in that game. The defense of the Chiefs answer right back, and they get the score, I think. So great on them. They take the lead over the Bengals. And now it is 3rd and 7. A run for a handful of yards by Cordell Patterson that last play. Now Fields. 4 seconds on the play clock. He gets the snap, drops back. He's going to be pressured there. He checks it down there to Calvin Austin, who is running across the field. A flag is down. However, Austin did get first down yardage, and this is probably going to be on the Steelers. And it is going to be on offense, so that yet again wipes out a first down play. It is Dan Moore Jr. Moore Jr., who has been playing solid in this one. The mob that, for some reason, hates Dan Moore Jr. with their entire soul is going to be after him on that one. It's one of those scenarios where you make 10 good plays, but you make a bad one, and that was a bad one there for Dan Moore Jr. 6 penalties now on the day for this Steelers offense. Fields will hand it off to Warren. They're just going to look to get better field position here for the punt. Warren, he'll push forward for more than expected there. Looked like he initially had 8 or 9, and then he pushed it up to around the 19-yard line. So the punt unit is going to come on for the Steelers. Still up by 2 scores, 13-3. Corliss Waitman not as busy as Riley Dixon for the Denver Broncos, but busy more than you would like to see. 4th and 3 here. Waitman takes the snap, and he gets the kickoff. It is fielded, sliding down and hitting the turf was Ben Skoranek Mims Jr. running sideways across the field, and he is leveled. What a hit there! My goodness, Tyler Matakevich, way to introduce yourself to Mims. He levels him. Mims, little to no return on that one as he just started running sideways across the field, and Matakevich, the former one-time Steeler, makes a big tackle there. They had to break. I will head to break as well. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The game momentarily coming back from break. Looks like Denver is about to run a play here. I want to address something. After this play is ran, Nix takes the snap. He'll drop back to pass. Alex Highsmith now chasing him. Still chasing him. He escapes Highsmith. Patrick Quino does level him. There's a flag on the play. There may be another. Bo Nix leveled as he was running towards the sideline. Escaped Alex Highsmith, but Patrick Queen followed in tow. Let's see what this flag is about. They're going to be talking over the flags here. Camera on Garrett Bowles. I wonder if he's going to get another penalty today. And now they are talking about offsetting calls. Well, while they figure this out here, I do want to address something. So earlier today, I was watching the Pittsburgh Pirates, Kansas City Royal game. I was toggling back and forth between channels with that Pirates game and the game between the Raiders and Broncos. I just saw on Twitter, apparently a chain gang member in that game had some sort of medical emergency and had to have CPR administered to him on the sideline. There was a break in the action. Ravens players and Raiders players alike took a knee while they were administering CPR. A scary situation. I did see, though, he was then regained consciousness and was carted off and just gestured to the crowd, signaling that he was all right. Nick's here on 1st and 10. It was offsetting penalties. A pass incomplete for Dulcich. Peyton Wilson, the rookie linebacker from NC State, in coverage. Prayers to that NFL chain gang employee. I hope he is all right. I pray that he has a speedy recovery and that he and his family are okay. And I want to give thanks and shout out to those who helped him. Now 2nd and 10 here. Nick scrambling, still trying to stay alive. Now he will just chuck it away. A flag is in the backfield here. Most likely going to be another hold on the Broncos offensive line. And it looks like it's going to be the right tackle, McGlinchey. I believe McGlinchey, former San Francisco 49er, if I remember correctly. I think he signed with Denver this offseason. Either way, he's going to take a penalty here, it looks like. Oh, no. They are going to call yet again for the second time. For the second time this drive, they call offsetting penalties, one on each team. Joey Porter looks like he got flagged for a hold against Cortland Sutton. So, or no, maybe they're going to call illegal hands to the face. I don't know. Regardless, though, I did not see much of a penalty on Joey Porter Jr. there. The hold by McGlinchey on Ogunjobi was clear as day, though. So now it looks like off Alex Highsmith may have fell forward there, trying to get a jump. He's pointing at the left tackle, Garrett Bowles. So another neutral zone infraction there, this time on Alex Highsmith. So multiple neutral zone infraction penalties there. Highsmith pointing at Bowles, Bowles pointing at Highsmith, a real Spider-Man meme right there. And, that's something, comical about football. Every single time there's a penalty, it's always one side pointing at the other, both sides pointing at each other. So now it is Javonte Williams. He is going to go nowhere. Stuttered step as soon as he got near the line of scrimmage. He is met by TJ Watt. He'll lose yardage on the play. 3rd and 7 now as we approach the 8-minute mark left in the game. TJ Watt just running right through Dulcich, the tight end, blocking there. And he got a hold of Williams. Now Watt coming again, and Bo Nix gets rid of the football. Intended target was Humphrey in the middle of the field. Watt would have had a sack there had Nix held on to that ball for just a fraction of a second longer. Maybe a hold on McGlinchey there that doesn't get called, but then again, it's TJ Watt. When does he ever get calls to go his way? It is rare. So now for the bajillionth time, and by bajillionth I mean 6th time, Riley Dixon onto punt. Punt is away. Fielded at the 13 for Calvin Austin. He is going to get tripped up there around the 17-yard line. Be sure to tune back to CBS next Sunday. Chargers at Steelers. That game is a 1 p.m. kick. Steelers home opener. Should be electric. I will let you guys know later this week whether I will be back here next Sunday to stream that game. I will let you guys know later this week to confirm that or not. It'll be 1st and 10 for Justin Fields. This is a critical time. The Steelers offense struggling this half offensively. Some 3-and-outs. They can really use putting together some first downs and chewing up the clock. Najee Harris will get the ball. Stuttered for a moment and then rumbled forward for about 2 yards. Some pushing and shoving a little bit afterwards. So now it will be 2nd and 8. And now, I'm pretty sure this will be speculation for the remainder of this upcoming week after this game, unless Justin Fields can put together a very impressive touchdown drive here. There's going to be speculation, of course. Najee Harris with a run. He'll gain about 4. Whether or not Justin Fields gets to start next week or whether they may or may not go to Russell Wilson. Jerry Dulac, however, of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette on the Steeler kickoff show earlier today said that he believes the Steelers are expecting to start Justin Fields regardless of what happens in today's game next week against Justin Herbert and the Chargers, who were victorious this afternoon against the Carolina Panthers, the woefully Carolina Panthers. Now Fields back to pass. Fields, he's going to take a shot down the field for Calvin Austin, and almost had to grab. PJ Locke is going to get flagged on this play. He took a massive shot on Calvin Austin the third. Austin is down. So they're talking now. They may or may not pick up this flag. Locke. Calvin Austin did have it, and oh my goodness, that is not a good hit. That is absolutely a foul. Locke, a shoulder to head hit. My goodness, I hope Calvin Austin is okay. His head bending back. That was an absolutely egregious hit by PJ Locke on Austin. He should get fined for that one. That's not even me being a Homer Steeler fan here. That is absolutely terrible. You hope Calvin Austin is okay. Man, what a shot. I'm pretty sure regardless of whatever, they are going to put Calvin Austin into the concussion protocol after this one. Scotty Miller now into the game for him. It's a handoff to Najee Harris again. Fresh off the 15-yard first down penalty, he will rush ahead for maybe 1.5 yards to 2 yards. And Sean Payton letting his safety know he was not pleased with that, shouting his face. Pretty sure I can make out some expletives. Of course, who ever expects a clean mouth from Sean Payton? Ben Skoranek, the man in motion. Fields, he'll drop back to pass. Fields now, he'll scramble out to the left. He's going to tuck and run, and he is going to get about a gain of 3 as he runs out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 5 here coming up. PJ Locke, maybe that's why he got yelled at by his head coach. absolutely firing his helmet on the ground towards the sideline. And yeah, that's what got him in trouble. Maybe not so much the hit itself, but he fired his helmet towards the ground. It ended up on the Broncos sideline when it was all said and done. A member of their staff picking it up. So now 3rd and 5. Jaylen Warren into the game to Fields' left. Pat Freiermuth out wide, and it's a bobbled snap. Bobbled snap, and Jaylen Warren somehow picked it up. So Steelers will lose yardage. Oh my goodness, that was almost a gift-wrapped present to the Broncos. Not a single turnover yet. Looks like Fields was not ready for the ball. It was an early snap from Zach Frazier. Looks like Fields wasn't ready for the ball. It hit him up high in the chest, maybe near the neck area. And the ball never actually hit the ground either. It hit off the chest of Fields, off a pair of legs of Steelers offensive lineman, and Fields grabbed it, Warren grabbed it and just tried to hold on for dear life. So all in all, a loss of 2 on the play, 4th and 7. 4:53 remaining in this one. Waitman, he's been busy in his Steeler debut this season. This punt is going to hit at the 3-yard line and bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Cordero Patterson, actually, a gunner on that play. Not sure I've seen Cordero Patterson as a gunner before, but, I mean, hey, they're trying to figure that position out. That has been an ever-evolving position for the Steelers this year. Not too many players with gunner experience coming into the season. They lost their best one in Miles Boykin to free agency, even though he was cut. I believe he went to the New York Giants, and then I believe he did not make the team out of training camp. Maybe on the practice squad of another team now. But Greg Dulcich, he's going to take a shot there. Bo Nix, a quick out route to Greg Dulcich, a gain of about 8, and he took a shot. One of the safeties coming down on that play delivered a huge hit. Dulcich, okay, however. Quick tempo offense for Denver. Nix takes the snap. He drops back. He has time. He's now going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to tuck and run and dive forward past the first down 6 for a gain of about 5 or 6. 1st and 10 now. Nix hurrying his offense up to the line again. Only 1 timeout remaining for Denver with now 4 minutes remaining. Nix takes the snap. He'll drop back to pass. He'll pump, he'll hold, he'll fire. It's caught by Humphrey. Humphrey makes a man miss. Humphrey makes another man miss. And he is going to get into Steeler territory around the 40-yard line. Micah Fitzpatrick is going to tackle him down and make laying on top of Humphrey after the play. You know, maybe trying to slow down this Broncos team as much as he possibly can. So wouldn't you know it? Quick tempo offense. This is the first time the Broncos have moved the ball consistently thus this game. And now an injury timeout. Dante Jackson down on a knee. That is now the second time today Jackson has been shaken up. That has caused a stoppage. Hopefully he is all right.
Johnson trade, what TC is for this defense.
Not Deshaun Jackson. Dante Jackson walking off the field under his own power seems to be okay. That is the second time he has come off due to injury this game. You wonder if that is going to be it for him for the day. So now Corey Trice in for him. Bo Nix takes a snap. He drops back. Pumps. Now fires to the middle of the field to number 84, Humphrey, yet again. He is going to run and spin his way for another first down. So some production coming here from this Denver offense when they are running a quick offense. 4 receptions for 50 yards in the game now for Humphrey. Nix. He's gonna throw a screen pass here to Javonte Williams, get some good blocks, and another first down. The Steelers defense having a ton of problems here defensively, and the Broncos offense getting first down after first down here. Nix getting his team organized. Patrick Queen, believe it or not, is back deep here near the 10-yard line. Bo Nix, now a design quarterback run, is going to run ahead to about the 12 of the Steelers. Denver with one timeout left. Clock rolling to 15 and counting down. Denver might want to get another play off before the 2-minute warning. They are going to try to. 2:08, 2:07. Nix now takes the snap. He scans the field. He's going to throw it. That pass may have been tipped at the line. Pass is incomplete. 3rd and 5 now. Intended for Dulcich. Elliott with the coverage. Now it'll be 3rd and 5. That pass was incomplete before the 2-minute warning. So now 1 second before the warning hits. And Dulcich here, that might not have, that pass indeed was not tipped. And Dulcich, he turned the wrong way. That is what resulted in the incompletion there. If he turns, instead of turning to left, if he turns to the right, that may or may not be a completion. Now Nick steps up, he fires to the end zone, and it is almost intercepted. Cortland Sutton may have been the intended receiver. That pass was high. Joey Porter Jr. jumped up and tried to make the catch. So, athletic trainer for the Broncos now coming out onto the field. Right tackle Mike McGlinchey is down as the game nearing a conclusion here. They will go to the 2-minute warning. We're going to be right back after this. And we are back. This game reaching its crescendo. Will Lutz is on for a field goal here. 4th and 5. Kick from Lutz is up and good. So an onside kick is going to be coming here for the Denver Broncos. They now make it an 8-point game, 13-8. Or 13-6. Lutz just barely getting that one in. That the right upright. So, excuse me, now a 7-point game. And do want to state that I suggest you guys who are either watching this now or may not watch back this later, please go out, check my weekly videos that I do, weekly news update videos on the Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I do those throughout the weekdays, more often than not. And yeah, just looking at Twitter, there are cool gestures today by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Some players wearing Steeler jerseys coming into the ballpark to take on the Royals this afternoon. O'Neal Cruz in a George Pickens jersey. Paul Skeens looked like he was wearing a TJ Watt Color Rush jersey he had autographed by Watt earlier this week at the Steeler practice facility. So instead of an onside kick here, they are actually going to punt or kick it away and hope to get a stop. That is out the back of the end zone. So a touchback here. Sean Payton, with belief on his defense, or maybe lack of belief in the Steelers offense here to get a first down. It has been rough going this half for the Steelers. Lots of 3-and-outs. Not much going in either the passing or running department. Update now. Bengals, a 25-23 lead over the Kansas City Chiefs with 2 minutes to go. Najee Harris in the backfield. He's been there a lot today. Fields under center. Takes a snap. He hands it off to Harris. Harris bounces to the left, and he will be met by Broncos defenders for a measly gain of 1 or 2 yards. A timeout. The final timeout the Broncos have is going to be taken here by Sean Payton. With the way things have gone here for the Steelers, again, a report from Jerry Dulac on the Steelers kickoff show before the game today. He believes the Steelers are planning to start Justin Fields next week in the home opener against the LA Chargers that now have Harbaugh now coaching, coming out of college from Michigan. You got to wonder now, after his performance, will it be Fields or will it be Wilson? Regardless of Wilson's health, now Najee Harris with a run to the right. He will only get about 3, maybe 4. It'll be another 3rd and moderate for the Steelers, 3rd and 4 now. Clock is ticking down now. Denver makes the stop here. They may get the ball back with about somewhere between 30 and 40 seconds remaining. Bonus coverage of the Kansas City-Cincinnati game will be coming up after this game concludes. Pittsburgh will use a timeout with 1:06 remaining. Assuming that this game does end before the game between the Chiefs and Bengals wraps up, I will react to the end of that game. Hopefully the Chiefs can put up some points, get the Steelers some help in their division. Coming into the season, you know, it was expected that the Ravens probably going to be near the top of the division. The Bengals, with a healthy Joe Burrow, may also have been predicted to be near the top of the division. It would be huge here to get the Bengals to 0-2 and the Ravens to 0-2 to start off the season. That would greatly help the Steelers, who are looking to go 2-0 here with a first down. Fields takes the snap. He hands it off to Warren. No, Fields is going to keep it now. Fields makes one-man miss, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage and will not get back or get any further than that. He is met by a series of defenders on that play. It will be 4th and 4. So another 3 and out for the Steelers offense in this second half. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back with a little under 20 seconds remaining. Mike Tomlin, with the official right beside him, going to take a timeout here as soon as the clock hits 1 second. And he does take the timeout. 18 seconds left. Mims will be the return man for the Broncos. A photo finish in this one. Up to 5 viewers on this stream right now. Before this stream ends, I want to thank each and every one of you who have tuned in, who are currently watching me now, who have tuned in at some point during this game, or who will watch once this stream ends. Thank you all for watching today. It really means a lot to me. Please be sure to like, comment, and share this live stream, as well as subscribe. And, you know, if you do share it, tell your friends to subscribe, trying to grow the channel here. The punt from the lefty Waitman is away. This will be fielded near the 11-yard line. It'll be returned to by Mims and Ben Skoranek and Nick Herbig. A massive hit. Both men meeting Mims there with some force. And Bo Nix will be deep inside Broncos territory with 9 seconds remaining. That one was up there, taking nearly 10 seconds off the clock. So 9 seconds here. Maybe time for a quick out. And then most likely the Broncos will play the lateral game. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Nix takes the snap. He's going to scramble forward. Pass is caught by Reynolds, and Mims is going to run out of bounds there. And they're going to need to check the time. They do say 1 second on the clock. That was close there. Reynolds made the catch, a shoestring catch at that, grabbing it near his feet, and then he tossed it backwards to Mims Jr., and he ran out of bounds and barely got out. 1 second, if it is really 1 second, honestly, there. It might be just a fraction of a second. TJ Watt and Cam Hayward, the leaders on this defense, telling the fans to get up. I'm going to get up here. With 1 second remaining, Nix takes the snap. He drops back the pass. He is going to heave it deep, and it is going to be right into the hands of DeMonte KZ. That is your game, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't you know it? Watching the Backyard Brawl last night, back-to-back nights for me. The game ends with an interception for the good guys. 13-6 is your final. The Pittsburgh Steelers go to 2-0, and now they tune into the Chiefs game. 38 seconds remaining. Mahomes takes the snap. He scans, he scrambles out to his left. He will just chuck it out of bounds. Incomplete. Whew, okay. Timeout here. Timeout. First off, here we go. Steelers 2-0 on the season. Woo, got to catch my breath. All right, so here's the situation. Bengals leading the Chiefs 25-23. 32 seconds remaining. No timeouts for the Bengals. All 3 timeouts for the Chiefs. From the Chiefs' 36-yard line is a run by number 42, Steele. Just a modest gain of about 2. It'll be 3rd and 8 here, 20 seconds. Harrison Butker, kicker for the Chiefs. Warming up on the sideline. A timeout taken by the Chiefs here with 17 seconds remaining. So I'm going to update the scoreboard real quick. Let me get this up here. So that is your final score in Pittsburgh, Denver, 13-6. So now with 3rd and 8, most likely another run play here. Mahomes, it's a handoff here to Steele again. He will run forward and get tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 1 or 2. 10 seconds now remaining. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and a timeout by head coach Andy Reid. The Chiefs looking to do the Steelers a favor in back-to-back weeks. They knocked off the Baltimore Ravens in week 1. That was their banner night. They beat the Ravens in that game. Looking to do the same here for against Cincinnati. Snap down. Kick is up. It is straight, and it is good. The Bengals and the Ravens 0-2 to start the season. You love to see it, Pittsburgh. And wouldn't you know it, they showed Taylor Swift in the crowd because who cares about football? The NFL sure doesn't when it comes to Taylor Swift. A 26-25 final, a 13-6 final score. The Steelers, by hook or by crook, it hasn't been ugly, but they are 2-0 to start out the season. They are first place in their division. Steelers in first place at 2-0. Browns in second at 1-1. The Bengals and Ravens both winless to start off this 2024 season. Joe Burrow with his very ugly Eminem wannabe haircut. A scowl on the face of Zach Taylor. You love to see it. Cue the crying Bengals lady meme. Over 3 hours on stream here today. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I'm a bit tired. Over 7 hours streaming this weekend for the Backyard Brawl and for this week's 2 game. Before I log off, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Once again, whether you streamed in on Saturday yesterday for the Backyard Brawl, whether you came in and watched me here today, and whether you watch me or my past streams or my videos that I make in the future, I want to thank each and every one of you for doing that. Like, share, comment on this stream. Like, share, comment on my videos. Stay tuned throughout the week. Tomorrow, I will return to you guys in video form, give you a news update for all the latest news on Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. That is it for me this weekend. I'm going to go catch a drink. Going to go catch a drink of water, I should say. Turn off my sign back there. Thank you all very much. Subscribe to the channel. I love all of you guys. Peace from the Steel City Sports Report. I'll see you guys next time.